Hello everyone! Today, we're going to explore the fascinating applications of Pythagorean triples in geometry problems, especially focusing on classroom um, examples with grids and triangles. So these are our objectives. At the end of the lesson, students are expected to first understand Pythagorean triples. Students will be able to define Pythagorean triples and explain their relationship to the Pythagorean theorem. Second, students will be able to accurately construct right triangles using Pythagorean triples on a grid or graph paper. And lastly, students will demonstrate an appreciation for the relevance of Pythagorean triples and real-world applications such as architecture or engineering. So before that, let's have a quick review about the Pythagorean theorem. So the Pythagorean theorem states that in right triangles, the sum of the squares of the two legs, which is A and B, is equal to the square of the hypotenuse, which is the C. We have here an example. A is equal to 5, to B is equal to 12, and C is, or the hypotenuse is missing. So we have to substitute first. We have 5 squared, a squared become 5 squared, plus b squared became 12 squared is equal to c squared. So 5 squared is equal to 25 plus 12 squared is equal to 144 and is equal to c squared. So 144 plus 25 is equal to 169. So for us to get the measure of the c squared or the c, we have to put square root because we have to eliminate the squared. So the square root of 169 is 13, so c is equal to 13. Now let's move on to the Pythagorean triples. So what are Pythagorean triples? So these are a set of three positive integers, which is a, b, and c, satisfying this formula, which is the Pythagorean theorem formula. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So Pythagorean triples are a set of three numbers that satisfy the Pythagorean theorem, as I've said, which relates the sides of a right triangle. These triples are fundamental in solving various geometry problems and have practical applications in everyday life. So here we have examples 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, and 8, 15, 17. And here we have the common triples, and some of them were already included in the examples. No, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 5, 12, 13, and 8, 15, 17. So, and why are they important? It is because it simplifies calculation in right triangles. It helped in constructing geometry figures and useful in real life application and solving problems. So these are common, in other words, these are commonly used because they are or they make solving problems faster. Instead of computing square roots, we can instantly recognize the triangles. So why do we have to um, familiarize these common triples? It is because they appear very often and in real problems, and they can help you identify right triangles, solve missing sides quickly, save time in tests, easily solve distance and grid problems, and of course, many geometry questions are designed using these numbers to make solutions clearer or cleaner. So now let's move on to our first example, which is the 3, 4, 5 triples. So here we have A as 3, 4 as B, and 5 as our C. So we need to prove that these triples satisfies A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. So first we have to substitute. A squared is now became 3 squared plus B squared or 4 squared is equal to C squared, which is 5 squared. So 3 squared is equal to 9 plus 4 squared is equal to 16 is equal to 5 squared, which is 25. So if we add 9 plus 16, it is 25. So it clearly satisfies the formula, which is the A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Now let's have a real life example. No? So here's a real world scenario. A ladder leans against a wall. This green ladder, the bottom of the ladder is 12 feet away from the wall. The ladder touches the wall at the height of 5 feet. So we have these triples, which is 5, 12, and the C is missing. So A is equal to 5 feet, B is equal to 12 feet, and C is still missing. So we have to find the C or the hypotenuse. Now, we have we have to use the formula of the Pythagorean theorem, which is A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. So first step, we have to substitute. Now, as A squared becomes 5 squared plus B squared becomes 12 squared is equal to C squared. So 5 squared is 25 plus the 12 squared, which is 144 or 144 is equal to C squared. So add the 144 and 25, we have the 169. So to get rid of the square root of the C squared, we have to put the square root. So square root on the both sides. So square root of C is equal to C. C squared is equal to C. Square root of 169 is 13. So the ladder is 13 feet long. Which triple is this? No? This triple is the 5, 12, 13 triples, no? These triples, this really helps us recognize the measurement quickly without heavy calculations. So it is easily like this. So let's move on to the next example. Same as before, what if C is missing? So here we have to find the distance between the 8 and 15 coordinate. So here we have A is equal to 8, B is equal to 15, C is missing, or the hypotenuse or the distance of these two coordinates are missing or is missing. So here's the formula again. A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Substitute. A squared is equal to 8 squared plus B squared is equal to um, 15 squared is equal to C squared. The 8 squared is equal to 64, 15 squared is equal to 25. So at this both, we have 289. So square root to eliminate the squared. So C is equal to 17. So this satisfies the common triples, which is 8, 15, 17. And these um these Pythagorean triples, we can also apply it in real life application like the carpentry, navigation, in carpentry, in navigation, in construction, and in mapping. So to sum it all up, today we learned that Pythagorean triples satisfies a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, which is the Pythagorean theorem formula. They also help solve geometry problems faster, and they apply to grids, real life situations, and classroom examples. So memorizing a few triples will make you faster and more confident in solving problems. Just always remember that math becomes easier when you recognize the patterns. So that's all. Thank you very much everybody for listening.